Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and it is Tarot Time with Cindy. I am going to do an open collective message. Yeah, so that's just how it goes. This message could be for you, it may not be. I hope it resonates. That's great if it does. Glad we connected. If it doesn't, hopefully next time, my friends. Let's get a started collective. I'm going to be looking at energies here, your energy, energies outside of you. See what's going on. What's the story for the collective? I have more cards to pull out, but right now, okay. So, whoever this reading is for, I'm feeling like there's something that's gone on for you. Now, this is going to probably be, like, how I'm going to describe it is probably not most people's situation, but this is like what the energy is. So, I'm looking at your energy is literally someone who has been through something very traumatic, maybe even quite scary. It does have the feeling of conflict, and it's almost like a war. It just feels like war, like someone who's been through a war. Now, that could be kind of like figuratively, right? Like maybe you went through something in your life and it was like being in war. Maybe your adrenaline system was activated from this. Like there's something here in this energy where to me it's almost like somebody who's trying to survive, somebody who doesn't know what to expect day in and day out. What could tomorrow bring? Gosh, I don't know. It could be really bad. Okay, I'm going to show you the card that whoever this is resonating for, it's fear. Now, it's like, because of the way that this is coming on to a split here, it's almost like, you know what? If you were actually on this side, you wouldn't even be afraid. You wouldn't even know. Like, it's just, there's something quite... Okay. Now, okay. So it's almost as if, like, let's say you could be experiencing life right beside someone else here, but your life could be just like absolutely chaotic. This could be somebody who, I don't know, is in maybe a very precarious home situation, or something like, I don't know, like because the fear is so strong here, and it's almost like coming through like a need to like the flight or fight response is kind of what I'm getting here. It's pretty much like a flight or fight. Something's activated here. But then literally like right beside you is like another person who is not experiencing this in their life. And you're walking side by side, like in the same parking lot, in the same grocery store. Yeah. Your life is so different from, I just feel like what it looks like your world should be even. It's so different from what it looks like your world should be. Now, there's an incredibly peaceful, stable, grounded, peaceful, stable, grounded. Okay, we got stability, grounded, energy. That's this energy outside of you. It's almost okay. There's something trying to. Whoa! Wait a second. I just about got an old. like an old gospel song or an old... Something to carry me home. Wait a second. All right. Do you see how in both these instances, this is like a loyalty. There's something here. I don't know if it's like a person, if it's like spirit guides. I don't know what it is, but there's something working around you right now to take you out of whatever this... Okay, because you also have... I haven't showed you this, but you also have this. And it could even be like, it's almost like, I've picked this up before. It's like a refugee feeling. Like someone who's come from this, and I'm kind of wondering, like, this could even be that. Like, this could be someone who's been a refugee. And or you've seen, like, I just feel like this person knows and is seeing all this darkness, right? And then this perspective, like, is this great ape sits here and it looks at the earth in like smoke and turmoil and finding peace. Like, I feel like you're finding peace, but it's almost as if there's this darkness that you know that you can never unknow. There's a darkness that you know that you can never unknow. And you could still even be in a place of peace, joy, happiness. I feel like there's no one around you that knows or understands or has experienced whatever it is that you have. And I kind of also feel like that your perspective is different. I don't know, you've witnessed something here in life that was very dark. And it's really changed your perspective. But there's this energy outside of you that, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I wish every time I look at these two cards, it's like this old song tries to come into my head. And then I almost grab it and then it's gone. It's really weird. It's almost like something like when you hear, because a lot of times when I get music, it's almost like a radio switch comes like right on and I can hear it as clear as day. But this is one of those instances where it's almost as if I'm out in a boat somewhere. And you know how if you've ever been on a larger body of water, I don't know if it works so much with the ocean, but like on lakes where there's shorelines around you, and it's almost as if like this sound starts to come in on the wind, and and then the wind changes direction and it's gone, and then it's gone. It's weird. There's something about how this song is trying to come in to carry you home. That's the only lyric I can get in that song. I want to see. Swing low, sweet chariot. You can go and read the lyrics if you would like. But that is literally what... Yeah, home. There is some type of energy here that's coming to carry you home. It's taking you home. It's taking you to stability. It's loyal. It's loyal to you. This energy is loyal to you. It's almost like you've been lost. Now, the thing that I'm finding quite interesting about this is it's almost like it's a natural process that's taking you home. A natural process that's taking you home to stability, to, I don't know, it could be like some soul family or soul group. It has a very destined feel about this. Somebody here is afraid of the future. Somebody here is afraid of their future. Okay, yeah. Mm. Yeah, this is definitely the, oh my gosh, this is definitely energy of somebody who, this is like the sweet chariot to carry you home. I don't know. I'm really picking up the energy here of somebody who's afraid of the future, or there's something that you really are worrying about in the future, about your future, okay? There's something that you're really, really worrying about in regards to your future here, or there's fears surrounding it. It could be too that you've been starting to create and establish like some level of peace here in your life, and you may be worried about any changes that come your way. Even if it's something that feels like it's really good, you might be worried about how this could change and transform into something that makes you feel, I don't know, trapped or with limited options. But I don't know. This is such a strong message that you shouldn't be afraid of the future. You shouldn't worry about the future. I mean, it's not to say that you shouldn't, take the practical actions that you need to take to be, reliable in your own life and to make plans for yourself. But this is, I want to say in some way too, it's you've put some type of whatever it is that created or built fear into your life right now. That's gone. It's gone. If it's not gone right now, it's about to be gone with this King of Swords here. This is really showing me someone who there's been some type of a shift here. There's some type of a shift. And if you, in any way, perchance here, you find yourself again in a situation where you may feel like you're in the desert and there's no water to drink, like there's something that you need here to sustain yourself and you're not getting it. Like you can only go so long without this, or you feel like your hands are kind of tied in something. That is very short-lived, very, very, very short. Look at this. Look at what's coming in with the stability. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. This is almost like an unbreakable foundation. I'm kind of wondering if some of you, or whoever this is for, have been in a cycle of complete dismantling. This is a very scorpionic card for me, the death and a rebirth that kind of exists in this artwork as well. You're coming off of an extreme scorpionic cycle. A very extreme scorpionic cycle, and you are literally leaving an old world behind, like a reality. There's a reality here that you're leaving behind. It's don't worry about your future. This isn't part of your future, whatever that was for you. I'm not really seeing what it was. I'm just seeing you in the state that whatever you've been through creates or created. I do get the impression from this energy as well that you particularly like the way these two cards sit. Like this sunny, bright, warm energy flows right into peace, how they sit on the table. But you can, it's almost like, well, yeah, but I can still see. I can still see the bad stuff, or the boogeyman, or the bad situation, or whatever that is. It's like you sitting there and you can see, but you're afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be worried. Yeah, I honestly like this energy. I've never don't know that I've ever like pulled out a combination of cards like this to show you that you are like literally, it just feels like a chariot of angels, like a chariot of angels that are guiding you, and you will not be lost in the storm. Swing low, sweet chariot, swing high. I don't know. I can't even do the tone. That guy sings that song in. How it's traditionally sung. It is incredibly deep, like African American male voice. Very, very deep. Not to say you can't be white to sing that. Michael Bublé maybe. But no, probably not. I feel like you're going to... There is like some weird energy around. There's people around, whatever this, I don't know if this is like another person. Like maybe it's somebody you're meant to meet, and it's going to make so much of your life is going to make sense, or you're going to create something with this person and have a very stable life, relationship. It's not going anywhere. I don't know how else to say that too. Like whatever you're going into in the future is stable, it's safe, it's prosperous, it's happy, it's honest to say, like it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. You're going into some type of a cycle here that fulfills everything that ends up being unfulfilled through some type of circumstances that eventually create a fear in you. It could be a fear of, I don't know, maybe relationships have always broken down for you. Or maybe you've never been able to stay in a job that you really loved for any period of time. Like it would always shift. Or maybe you've really struggled with your health for like quite a few years. But if you are starting to be on the upswing with that, then that's how that's changing. Like this is the energy of someone who is starting to find peace. But don't fall back into fear and be worried like, wow, well, I guess this won't last, because no, it will. It's honestly like, it's very peaceful and kind of, I'm seeing, so looking at these cards, it seems like something playing out in my mind's eye here, where it is like you getting dropped off in, it's just like in my mind's eye is like these angels, these guides, they almost here, these guys here. Yeah, Aztec. They look to me like this is no offense to anybody, but you're the armadillo, okay? You're the armadillo in this. And these are almost like sentries, or yeah, maybe just these angels, guides, guards of you. They're in charge of your path, right? It's almost like they come through to me with kind of a sense of, unbiased, unwavering. We just know that this is your path. We have the notes here about where you go, what you need to accomplish there, and then where you go next. And I see like these guides like drop you off at wherever this is, right? And it's like, it's looking to me almost like, like a ring, not like a ring that you would wear on your finger, but like a stadium, like a Roman stadium, and you get dropped off in there, and then it's like a life lesson stadium So it's almost as if your soul's been preparing for something, and now they drop you off in life lesson stadium. So this energy, again, it's just like, well, we don't know if you pass or if you fail. We just know that when this, that, and the other happens, then that shows us here that now it's time for you to go in this direction, out of the stadium and somewhere else. But you've been like in this stadium. It's kind of interesting that I would say that too, because I think the Aztecs, something there, because it is like a soul's journey, and a soul's journey, but there's some lessons here. You know, you could imagine if you were in like a coliseum and then you had to like fight lions stuff. It's pretty scary. So you would come out like, well, you survived. So like these two Aztec dudes, they now take your soul, but as in your 3D body, it's like you've moved out of this, but it's almost like you retain the Colosseum energy. You retain this Colosseum energy, and you're right. You're kind of like worried. You're trying to be stable. I don't know how that works. Maybe I need to leap at any time here, like a lion could come at me. But it's just like this message is so strong. So I feel like there's somebody here who's been through something really difficult. It was lessons for your soul. It was about soul growth. It was likely also removing or transforming some type of karmic energies, even from past lives. And this, I find this so interesting, because this is almost like, oh, the lions are coming in again. Oh, but that's the end. You've already passed. So this energy comes in and just swoops you out real quick. So I think for some of you, you may start to experience like very fast transitions. If you're going to work somewhere every day and there's someone there who bullies you or is scapegoating you in somehow, or and you dread going in, or I have to be on my guard, or what's going to happen today, and you go in and like their desk is empty and someone says, oh yeah, you know what, they such and such happened to them, and they just phoned and they're not coming in, and they've moved out of state or something. It's just like it's like crazy fast transformation here. This energy is loyal to you. If you have achieved something here in your soul's growth, it's pulling you out of the Colosseum. It's like literally pulling you out of the Colosseum, and you're not going back. You're not going back to the Colosseum. I think it's almost like this energy, it does have a very like guardian angel presence to it. And it honestly does feel like it's aware of maybe even certain feelings, anxieties that have been created through events that you were working through. And I'm getting kind of like this is just one of many messages or synchronicities that you will receive to show you that where you are or where you're about to go to is safe, it's stable, it's not moving, you're not moving out of it. Yeah. And that's, I mean, honestly, that's it. That's such an interesting message. And it's very clear. And that's what I have, collective. I'll go do the extended. I think I'll just continue to pull cards in the extended, particularly about kind of like this energy outside of you as well. Yeah, that's what I have. Thank you so much, my friends. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.